We are in step 4 of the writing process where we are revising and editing. We have been looking at different ways to add variety to our sentence structure to avoid becoming monotonous. In the last the last lesson, we talked about combining simple sentences by placing adjectives or verbs in a series. So I wanted to go over one more example of exactly how to do that. So I've got some simple sentences on the board. Let's take a look at the sentences and then decide the best way that we could combine them. So Thomas Jefferson is called one of our founding fathers. He wrote the Declaration of Independence. He became our third president. He negotiated the Louisiana Purchase. Now, who is the subject of all 4 of those sentences? Thomas Jefferson, right? And so we have some repetition going on. All 4 sentences have the same subject. In the first sentence, we say Thomas Jefferson. In the rest of the sentences, we're using the pronoun he. So it kind of got he. It sounds repetitive. So one thing we can do to avoid that monotony of repeating he is to combine these. So let's look. We've got, Thomas Jefferson is our subject, and he, and he. We want to get rid of that repetition. So let's find the verbs in this sentence. We have is, we have wrote, we have became, and negotiated. So we could place these verbs in a series and combine this into one longer sentence. So we could do that by, Thomas Jefferson is called one of our founding fathers, comma. Now that I'm looking at this, I think I want to leave it as 2 sentences. Let's leave that first sentence alone. And let's combine these 3 that actually repeat the he. He wrote the Declaration of Independence. Let's take out this period, replace it with a comma. Now, we don't need to repeat he. Let's take that out. Became our third president. Replace that with a comma. And replace this he with and. Thomas Jefferson is called one of our founding fathers. He wrote the Declaration of Independence, became our third president, and negotiated the Louisiana Purchase. That's so much clearer, it's more concise, and we've gotten rid of repetition. And repetition is one of the easiest ways to become monotonous, which we're trying to avoid. So this is how we get rid of repeated pronouns or repeated subjects and place verbs in a series.